Got you, Shadowhawk. I'll be sending the. I was half awake. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, I've been sending out those to Carrie. That she may not need them anymore. Show links. She wasn't getting notifications. If you haven't backed Abel Flower, please do. Hey, Mike. I am had to get my coffee ready. Lots to show today. A blast for the fans. Gonna be an exciting show. We got new pens, new books, new magazines, old pictures. Hey, welcome. Here we are again. Well, waiting on my Shadowhawk to get in here. Woo-hoo. My co-host. Hopefully, I sent you the first link, the right link. So, one, well, you know what? I'm just going to show another trailer till Shadowhawk gets in here. Oh no. It's a damn dirty thing, Doc Blaylock. Oh, yeah. Oh, wrong link, channel not last. What the hell? Okay. This got to work this time. Okay. Good thing I left it open. All right, so there we go. Boom. 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 Try that again. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, and then so yeah, I need to find out how to transport this up. Hi, want to take you high. You don't think I know that? I don't know that, or I would have already done it. It's good to see everyone here. Welcome to the show, Mike, by the way. Hope you're still here. The Octopus Cowboy Book 2. Man, I got to get this in the catch up before, it goes extinct. These things are time date sensitive, That doesn't work for you, Shadowhawk. I'll drop it in the chat.
He knows what you're thinking.
There
punk.
you go.
You're thinking, did he fire 30 shots or 29? Now, to tell you the truth, he's forgotten himself in all this excitement. But being this is 44 Cold War.
Oh, no.
The most powerful handgun in the world.
You don't say.
I will blow your head.
I'm sure it would. Be careful with that thing.
You've got to ask yourself a question.
That's where you're
Yeah.
pointing that thing.
Do I feel lucky?
Well, I don't believe in luck, so
Well, do you?
don't do it.
Yeah, then they're out of it.
How's that going to work out for you? It's dance hour. Thank God it's Friday.
Hey.
There's your shark representation. There's your gorilla representation.
Here's your hyena.
How about the octopi? Huh? It's definitely a pod.
That's right.
I didn't even know what a cephalopod was before this show. Go back and get that.
There you go.
Jason or Fowler. Great creator, great project, one of the best looking books.
Yes, amazing.
Hell of a guy. We're going to promote him even if he doesn't promote himself. Yeah, baby. It's dance hour on a 4 o'clock shadow.
Some say he's a rumor.
Really?
Some say he's just mad.
Really?
Some think it impossible and a thing such as him could exist. So switch back to class. Keep turning the page.
Yeah, baby. It's Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get it mad.
Oh, no.
Don't get it wrong.
No. Why?
He's bigger and better
Yeah.
than Twinkie Kong.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty damn bad.
Don't double cross
Yeah.
him. Don't do him no wrong. He's an 8-legged gunslinger.
That's octopi for you. Well,
Coming at you from London town.
directed and animated.
Circle 60.
Yeah, baby.
Narrated by yours truly.
They're going to burst my next shot.
Half infinite. Bye.
Go by Octopus Cowboy. And when you're done there, go back. A little book called Devil's Flight. Yeah, baby. One of the best soundtracks and trailers out there, if I do say so myself. Man, if Jason could do that with his, you know,
I'm out there
artwork.
for a minute.
Okay.
Dog's gonna be barking.
Okay. Well, just choke her out. Of course, she's not going to respond to that because, you know. Anyway, yeah, it's good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sub. Thank you. Wow, the old comments came back up. Good to have you here, Mark. Good. Thanks for following me over there on Twitter, so I could send you messages. So I and Abby were going to get out. Speaking of dogs, Shadowhawk, we were going to get out to, you know, let her out to relieve herself before we got too deep into spring last night. And there's a little baby skunk there. So it's like, yeah, I think we'll go back down here, you know, a little bit further. It really had a lot of white, you know, coming off its tail, you know, like it swallowed.
Yeah, they're cute. They're cute when they're little, but they're still stinky.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen some little ones, little pups that's just barely lope over the high grass, you know. A whole family of them 1 year out there at the sports center. But and I had just thought I haven't seen skunks over here in a while.
Wow.
Because I've seen a lot of skunks over there in the past. And of course, after I say that, I nearly step out on one, you know.
That's right.
So I think we'll let you stay there, and we'll go down a little bit further here.
Yeah.
Then I let her out. But I was like, no, we don't want to let Abby get over there in a skunk. I couldn't even keep her in the cab. Can you imagine that?
Oh no, yeah.
Oh my God.
You'd have to put her in back
She'd be rolling. Yeah, and you can't do that with you can't do
with
that. Not
with
with
the
that
spray.
hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just can't do it. I'd about have to come home,
Mm.
And if I got sprayed, I'd probably be wanting to come home too.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
got sprayed by a skunk, couldn't do my job.
I can't imagine being trapped in the car with that smell, man, driving home.
Oh, I know. It's bad enough when you like go past the spot, or
Yeah.
roadkill or something. Got some items in, but before we get to that,
Mhm.
people need to chime in. They need to start coming in here. I might have to send out the linkage to some people.
Might have to send out the cavalry. Where is everyone?
Well, it's a Friday, and it's summer's wrapping up and kids are back in school, right?
Yeah, yeah, my daughter's back in school.
When did she start back? Hit
Uh,
that like button if you haven't already, by the way.
2 weeks ago? Or wait, no, this week. This week was her first week back. No, last. It was actually last Wednesday. She went. I don't know why, but they started them on a Wednesday. So she went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then she had the weekend, and then now she's yeah. So about a week and a half she's been in school.
Katie's Corner is, she's got the DM group. It's called Katie's Corner, and then her on Twitter is called Katie's Corner. So you have to, if you want to send, something to her, uh, you have to see if it's the DM group or that you want or her on Twitter. She needs to make a little difference in that, I think. Uh, Jim,
How
happy
do
birthday to Jimmy Reyes, 50 years old today. Woohoo!
what? Jimmy's 50? No way.
Yeah, turned 50 today. He
This
will have,
boy don't look a day over 35, man.
don't tell me what to do, Rex Hockey says. Hockey!
Hockey Hill.
I hope you're finding that file for that 2-page story. I may need that. So last night I stopped at Family Dollars because there's not, Family Dollar here in town is shut down. I think I'm staying. Don't have to clock in till 7 something tonight, so that told me, uh, you know, I
Yeah.
could kind of knock myself out with some sleeping pills, which I did immediately when I came home. I took one, and then I woke up for Katie's Corner and watched that, and did a few other things. She was already going for like over an hour when I came in there, I think, today.
Oh,
And she was drawing today.
well,
And
she gets started pretty early for us.
yeah. And I woke up when I woke up, when I came down here to check, and because I'd asked her and she'd left some emoji, and I was like, well, what does that mean? Does that mean you're going to be busy picking the kids up, or are you going to stream? And I went to bed. I'm not waiting around on an answer because she's asleep, right? Or
Right.
something. I don't know. Never, I'm not waiting for the answer. So I said, I wake up when I wake up. So I woke up, she was already going. But uh, anyway, that's where Mark came from, that joined, that subbed.
Oh, okay.
What's Yahoo? I joined him on Twitter and
It
sent
looks like
him
a new name.
a link to the show. That is Mark's Music Obsession. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let's see.
So,
Now we have 400, and so he was the 430th subscriber.
woohoo! Only 70 more people. Let's
Only
keep pushing.
70 more people, yeah. And then we'll get to that and want to drop off or two, and then or like Luke, we'll get 35 drop off. And he was pushing hard to get that number. You know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Caleb, thank you for dropping the link to Devil
But I
Flyer.
did find
Appreciate
out
that.
that once you have it and you hold it for whatever the required amount of time is, that even if you drop down beneath that afterwards, unless it's like a severe job, it doesn't matter.
Hey, Carrie, there's Carrie.
Oi, oi, Carrie. Seveloy.
So I stopped at the Family Dollar last night, and they had Halloween Pez. A little
Oh, very
different.
nice.
Now this one's mine, for sure. I told you that China makes all the Pez except for some of the holiday stuff that comes out of Hungary. You know,
Hmm.
and then occasionally Hungary might get a contract to do some character or something, but most of them are going to be made in China. And
Well, the new
most
one
of
I
the
found is a hungry one.
what now?
The new one I found for you last week. I got
Oh,
it
and I
around here
forget
too.
what that
So,
was.
Sonic the Hedgehog. That was made in Hungary.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I really look for those Hungary ones, you know. So that
Cool.
was a good pickup. Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of
Woohoo.
a great co-host. Thank you. Tree Goblin in the house. Caleb is in the house, and of course
Hail,
Carrie
hail.
and Hockey, all the way from Australia, right?
Oi, oi,
Uh,
hockey. What's up,
but
mate?
they always, you know, if they're not bagged, and I haven't seen a bagged Pez in a long time, Shadowhawk. Um, you know, bagged with the candy in a
Oh, yeah.
little paper insert. Uh, but now they usually come boarded like this, right, with
Hmm.
the candy. So this is I assume the lit jack o' lantern because his facial features are yellow
Oh,
against
okay.
the orange, and I
Yep.
know I didn't have him, and he's hungry. I like the yellow stem there. The graphics are good this year, you know.
Well, if he's hungry, make him a sandwich.
Right, make me a sandwich. Now I haven't looked on these others to see if they're hungry or China. This one looks like it's China.
China.
So we have a little uh, vampire boy.
Oh,
You know, I ought to take this to the convention and get it signed by Eddie Munster.
there you go.
But Eddie, yeah, because he was kind of like this, wasn't he?
I think he was supposed to be a werewolf.
Oh, was he? Well, he's
Yeah,
like, well, get that thing out of here, guy. What were you thinking?
yeah.
I'm like,
He didn't look like a werewolf, but I
you
think he was
respect
close.
your elders, Eddie. You're older than me. Eddie is older than me, by the way.
Yeah.
Just saying. I was a wee little pea when he was doing Eddie on there. And we got a made in China. It's very hard to see because it's all one color, right? And you
Is
almost
it,
have to have a
is
magnifying.
it all
You
yellow
just have to
or
catch
all
the
red?
light, right? I'm pretty sure. And these little things, they're not really that great. Almost
Hey,
as
Caleb.
many characters are on there. Anyway, I'm going to say this bat's probably made in China. China. So we got a little bat.
Oh man.
Do you need me to full screen? Would that help?
Uh, sure.
Okay. Because I do have some other things to show, but
It may not be so jumpy.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Little bat. And a witch.
Oh my.
She's made in China too. So far the jack o' lantern that I like, and I've noticed that the jack o' lanterns at Halloween usually are done in Hungary for some reason. But little witch,
Uh huh.
cool,
Oh,
cute, you know, little glare there. Sorry,
sorry.
she's cute though.
She's all right.
She's okay. She's all right. I got a Dragon magazine in. Do you remember Dragon magazine? Think
Oh, vaguely. Yeah, I don't think I ever got any.
actually,
Might
we
have got one.
printed out there at the factory where I used to work. Now they didn't print it when I worked there, but previously to me working there, they printed Dragon magazine, and my ex mother in law used to pick these things up, and give them to my former wife and everything. And sometimes she'd give them to me when she met me, kind of entice.
Um,
But really, these are too big. I probably have to just do it in a magazine bag without a board or get something different. Didn't like really how he sent this thing, but I mean, he sent it secure enough, but it's like a board and bag and some cardboard would have been the more efficient way to do it. The reason I picked up this issue of Dragon Magazine 127 is around this time they had a Marvel section, and these are neat. These are especially good for like gamers, right? Uh, I guess like here's Robotech role playing game ad in here. Uh, this was probably made here in town. You know, I cannot confirm that, but I guess I'd need to look at the year and see when it was printed, and it's probably printed here in town actually. So
what?
if nothing else, but now this has a Marvel section, or should have, if I got the right thing. I saw someone in 1987, so this was probably printed here in town. So that's I didn't think about that till right now. But it's got like ads to games and Dungeons Dragons role playing reviews section in here. Uh, was a pretty big magazine that came out on gaming, uh, and got little insert subscription card here. I know how those are put in. I've done it.
Yep.
In the binding section. It's got had some nice painted covers, and here's another insert, probably the other side to that insert. Uh, but now they had a good write up on the Thing in this one, and I like the Thing from the Fantastic Four. Uh, so he should be in here somewhere, hopefully, probably in the back. Uh, Oh, they got stockings. Those little net stockings we got as kids.
Oh yeah, it had like
Little,
candy in them and stuff.
little nylon stockings. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They've got one here with a header card says the Armory, and it's full of like role playing dice. That's pretty cool. A little ad.
Mm.
Pez actually came out with some of those one Christmas, and Elsie found them and picked them up, and I don't know if he still has his, but I still have the one that he gave me. I never did see them, but he picked some up where they had Pez in the net stocking.
Wow.
Some of the Christmas Pez, Santa Claus and reindeer that year and everything. The ecology of the Yeti, cold-blooded in every aspect. So that's cool. Got Gorby drawing here. He worked for AC Comics. I've got some original Gorby artwork.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had a
And
good buddy man in high school. His last name was Gorby.
here is a Ninja Turtle. Talking about from Pendulum Books in Detroit, Michigan. So K-pop probably knows where that is. She's Daily Planet Gaming Supplies. Here's Captain Boomerang. He was always kind of a lame character to me, but hey, a grateful for Flash, I guess. Get to it. I want to see the Thing. The Thing.
Yeah, because Flash was too slow for that boomerang action.
Chaos Marauders. That's a nice color ad there. 1987. What were you doing in 1987? And he's like, why do you ask me questions that I already know? I was working, working, working. Right, Shadowhawk?
Yeah. My
Star
daughter,
Wars here. Here it comes. Star Wars West End Games.
my oldest
Here's
daughter
the
just
thing.
turned 3 in
This,
1987.
you were turning 3? What, 87?
My oldest daughter
Oh,
turned
87.
3 in 1987.
Okay. So this was what he posted, a nice layout of the thing in this issue. And this is why I ordered the book.
Cool.
There's Katie. Uh,
Hello, Katie.
so that's pretty cool.
Evening,
And
Governor.
like I said, I didn't think about that. Dragon Magazine. Have you ever seen that, Katie? This kind of Dungeons and Dragons gaming type magazine that came out, and this was probably printed here in town at when it was Kruger, and then it became World Color after that when I started working there.
Uh,
And then it became Renier. Well, it was Renier. Renier brought out Kruger, and then World Color brought out Renier, and then Quevecore World. Shelby Robertson used to work for Quevecore, but not here in town. Different locales, you know. First time out of the house in months. Laugh out loud. Yeah, she went out with her daughter.
have fun, Katie.
Well, she's back now, but now she
No,
went.
she said she'd be back home soon.
Okay. I like the D&D movie. Yeah, was I like the D&D cartoon too, Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. Where did she say that she would be home soon?
If
Up
you look
top.
a little, back in the chat a little bit,
Oh,
she
I'm
said,
at the
I'm
pub
in
coming
the
home
pub
soon.
coming home
All
soon. There you
right.
go.
Okay.
It's
I
my
see that.
psychic powers, Rex. I just know what everyone in the chat is doing, no matter where they may be.
What Pez candy made you want to collect them, Rex? Well, I
Yes,
had them as
Rex.
kids, and after sorry, Shadowhawk, stuff your fingers in your ear for the next second.
Nope.
Okay, don't. After my fire
Ah,
that destroy. Well, I told you. You know, to just anyway. After my fire, I looked around for a cheap collectible that I thought was collectible, and I started collecting Pez in 1997, and picked up collecting comics again as well. Uh,
oh, I don't care.
I used to collect Dragon magazine and Dragon magazine when I could get them. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
probably printed here in town. That's no guarantee, but we did print them here. We did have that contract here for a while, for a long while. What do you keep all your Pez in? Oh, they're on the walls. They're all over the place. I have thousands. Yeah. Read correctly, Rex. It's been nice
luck.
seeing your collectibles, Rex. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice to come across those collectibles. You know, those Halloween Pez to see, to see new Pez. I don't buy a lot of Pez now.
Okay.
There's some I see. The ones that I see are expensive, like Hobby Lobby. You'll pay like $2.50 a piece for them. It's which they're worth that. They're going to hold up good. But
Yeah.
still, that adds up. Used to get them for a buck or less. I mean, when I was a kid, they were like 20, 30, about 30 cents or 40 cents,
Yeah,
cheap.
I don't even remember. I know they're cheap.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do about this. The guy sent me the wrong book.
The wrong book.
Yeah,
Well, is it a better book or a worse book?
it's a better book.
Well, then don't say nothing.
Well, it was supposed to be Nick Fury, but he sent me the Mighty Thor.
Oh,
Boom, 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 boom.
well, maybe he just mixed your package up with somebody else's. You know.
Yeah. Apex Comics in the house. So the smallest Marvel books came out in gumball machines.
Uh-huh.
We talked about this, and I'm getting
Yeah.
2 sets. I bought one from I won one on auction, and I just outright and bought one that was like dirt cheap at that's probably open. The other one's sealed at Goodwill, because Goodwill does eBay too, and you can pick
Oh,
some
wow.
good stuff up at eBay. Somebody picked up some gold something. You know, there's some people don't know what they're giving away sometimes to Goodwill. You know,
Oh, yeah.
there was a dime that in these pictures here, and it was silver that probably my aunt had, and it was in there, and I knew to check the date on it because it's kind of tarnished. In fact, I have the dime right here if you'd like to see it, and that is silver, 1956.
Prayers are going out for your mom right now, Apex. I know it'll take Rex a minute
Oh,
to get
what's
there.
good? Oh, okay. Prayers to my mama. Well, you put all those emojis, so I didn't, read it all. To my mom, I found her on the carpet vanity floor next to her bathroom this morning. Called 911. I think she suffered a stroke. Oh my gosh. Sorry to hear that.
We're praying for her, Apex.
I'm going to the prom Sunday next. Finished at. You're going to the prom?
Oh, you're just gonna be the belle of the ball tree.
Your mom is stable. Well, that's good news. We will be praying for her. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Yeah, she's healed.
Thank you, Rose.
Amen.
We're on the right to being healed. So here's that dime.
Yeah, I'll give you a text
You
when I
can
need
see
a
it's
little
kind
bit.
of
All right, you're probably
dark and hard to
We got
see.
you get yours cooked too.
Yeah, you never know.
All right, thank you. See you later. You got everything?
Not today, probably Sunday.
So the smallest Marvel books published
Right now.
were in 1966. Look at that. And let's compare that with that silver dime from 56. About the size of a dime,
Wow.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
the Mighty Thor.
Beautiful.
That's not really picking up the lettering too well or the graphics, but
I can
yeah.
make it
So
out just
yeah.
barely.
And what's interesting that to keep them, here's the binding side, which was red here,
Uh-huh.
flexible, a little bit flexible. But you see that little dot there? That's wax. It was like wax seal, and you had to kind of break it to open it.
Right. Oh, okay.
And these were put in gumball machines. Here's the back with the Marvel logo and the information and everything.
Let me enlarge it so I can see it. Oh, yeah, look at there. Tiny little comic.
Yeah, tiny little comic. Apex is going, Eureka! Miniature library. I must produce one of these things. Well, good luck with that. These things are small. I mean, artwork.
Imagine it. A long box would only be like 18 inches long, you know. And
Right.
tiny.
Yeah.
You could have thousands of them.
Miniature. Yeah. And I had ordered one that was had a loose page come out of it, but I said that's okay for showing purposes, you know.
So I need is a shrink ray.
And that was a Nick Fury, but he sent me a Mighty Thor, which I'm fine with. And they came in different colors. Like this is a yellow cover. It might have been in magenta, green, blue, all different colors. So you can collect like 5 or 6 of them, the same thing, but in different colors. So that's interesting.
It was going to be some cartoony color, though. Yeah.
Right. And so here is, and I apologize for the cellophane. I haven't even unpacked these yet, but Superman: The War Years, written by Roy Thomas, 1938 to 1945. It covers it. Superman. The War Years. So pretty neat book on the classic Superman from his very beginning. Well, I mean the War Years, 1938. I guess that would be. I guess they pick it up from the presenting over 20 classic full-length Superman tales from the DC Comics vault. So there you go. 20 full comics there at least, and probably a little bit of history, right, from Roy Thomas. I have completed my there were 4 of them. I had one, so I bought 3 recently. All winners were like Timely or Marvel's best, characters: the Destroyer, the Wizard, Human Torch, Captain America, Submariner with their sidekicks. This is 1 through 4. The first one, and it covers the first 4 there. And remember, I got the reprint to this one, number 1, from the 70s in magazine size. That exact cover. And in issue 19, all these characters become a group, the All Winners Squad or whatever. But at first, it was just highlighting. There's Mark. And I got some Mike Mignola stuff, Shadowhawk. A couple of books of Abe Sapien. Look at that black sensitive cover. I don't think I want to take these out, but there's the first one there. So I got like an Abe Sapien straight out of Hellboy, a couple books of his that were sewed together. Destroyer, Jack Frost, Defender, Black Marvel, Blazing Skull, etc. Yeah. Good
Cool.
stuff. And Jack from the 50s, Joe Simon and Jack Kirby hit the Fighting American stuff. Have you seen the Fighting American before?
I've seen them before. I don't think I've read any of them.
6, 7, 8. It looks like maybe 8 or 9 issues in this, maybe, or maybe it's just featuring the covers.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool with them hanging upside down there on that one pink cover. That's
Makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder. Yeah, hung out to dry.
Yeah. All the blood is rushing to my head. Can somebody let me down?
And I think I already had this, but for the price that I got it, it's worth getting again. You'd be surprised, especially if this is a first printing. I think I had to wait a while to get one of these, to tell you the truth. Now, they may have reissued it, and it'll be interesting to see if this is a reissue. Originally a $25 book, and it reprints issue 1 through 11 of Jack Kirby's The Eternals.
Oh,
I've seen these things going for like $50 or more,
wow.
probably more, online, because some of these reprint trade paperbacks are out of print and they don't come up that often. And you can get number 2, but number 1 was very hard to get. I've seen this book for $175. Now, if this is a first printing, I may have really scored something. I don't know. Let's see. And this is a hardback, probably the 50s stuff. They even did a tour, Joe Kubert tour book in 3D in the early 50s. I don't know. This may be a new thing because it's a Prehistoric Odyssey, so it's probably a new story that Joe Kubert came out with years ago. Remember Tor? Joe Kubert did the caveman. And then here he is with I don't know, what kind of dinosaur would you call that? Mean. Allosaurus, maybe.
Allosaurus, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look like a T-Rex.
Yeah. I didn't think it looked like a T-Rex. That's why I asked. I am a T-Rex, and I know them by sight.
Oh, sure. You know your brothers when you see 'em, your brothers and your sisters.
And Batman Noir. This should be interesting.
Ooh.
This is a hardback. Batman Noir.
Who wrote it?
That would be the deluxe edition. Oh, well, here's the credits right there.
You're as bad as fucking Elgin.
I just can't read the name.
Azzarello and Russo.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. And I think they took this. Remember the X-Men book or something? They had the guy with mutant across his head.
Uh-huh.
They must have took that from this. See there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Marvel and DC are incestuous. Katie, oh bless you.
Totally, yeah. Like a couple of snakes intertwined.
Closed our pub down, Carrie. Uh-oh. So did you have to go to another one? Vodka is poison for me? Oh.
Can't be that late on there, Katie.
And who was
you guys close your pubs early.
So I'm really looking forward to this one. There is the original Daredevil, right?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Superman, the first wave of comic book heroes, 1936 to 1941. And there's the flame on the cover.
Cool.
Hitting some kind of villain, written by Greg Sadowski. Anyway, nice binding. This is the type of thing Mike would have. Oh, fantastic comics. What a classic Bill Everett cover, I believe. So cool. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, this is real cool. Oh, look at the gorilla men, or the gorillas.
The gorilla.
This should be a lot of fun. Look at that. The claw with the probably Daredevil there. Look at the claw of the city with the lightning bolts right there. I have you now, Luke Skywalker. Okay, I'm leaving now to be in 10 minutes. Well, I wanted to show some stuff, and I wanted to make sure you were home and not distracted. But yeah, cool stuff with Daredevil. Look at the big claw there. He was introduced in Daredevil #1, and Silver Streak was in that too. Stardust the Super Wizard, huh? Whoa, okay. This is going way back there, right? I mean, what was the year? Rambunctious, if I'm reading that right. And a rambunctious anthology of the earliest superhero stories, gaudy, crude, infernally potent things, New York Times book review says. 1936. That's early. Wonder what they're featuring for 1936 in here. And is there any Jack Kirby? This looks like it might be Silver Streak, but I'm not sure. But nice inside back cover leading to the front page here. Very nice. Let's see what's on the back. Oh, okay. Oh, this looks like Kirby artwork here for sure. Look what they did there in the magenta and red.
Oh, wow.
That's black poster type stuff, huh?
No, it just depends on the ink they use.
Oh, well, I mean, is red one of those colors?
Red is one of the harder colors to do in a black light.
I thought so. Doesn't it turn black or dark?
It turns like a brownish kind of, like a weird color.
All right. Well, if you're smoking Mexican brown, that might not be a bad thing.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Hey, always look for the positive, There we go.
I prefer to.
That's not. I like the layout. Very nice. I like that it's a paperback, so it can kind of, be a little bit more flexible. It's got a good feel in the hand, good smell. Amber is the color of my energy. Well, Amber is my daughter, and you leave her alone. Amber Dawn.
I had a puppy named Amber.
Well, Topaz is my birth
Puppy
stone.
named Top.
Look at there. The first appearance of the Shield and the first patriotic hero from Pep Comics #1. Archie and Riverdale would take this over Pep Comics after the superhero movement of the 40s. Archie took over Pep Comics, and I think it's still going today. I think that's 1939 there. But it even has the ads in here, and this is the first female. Phantoma was the first female superhero in comics. Uh-huh. Laugh out loud. It's a song, Rex. Okay. So very cool. And then you have the face. There's the face, almost like a Jekyll and Hyde face. I think that was a mask that he would put on to scare yeah, it's a mask that he would put on to scare the bad guys. So very cool stuff, along with some of the covers in here. And the paper stock is a non-glossy stock. I really like that, Shadow. I mean, and it's got some wild covers in here. Look at this. Planet Comics.
Cool.
Looks like my last date. All handsy. Technically, Hey.
Gotta stop dating those tentacle women from Mars. Right?
I know. And then what does Apex send me? Devil Flyer and Fembat versus Tentacle Girl.
Yeah.
It almost sent me into,
It was synchronicity.
Oh, this is a classic. Silver Street Comics with the claw on the cover. Look at that.
The claw.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And it's got characters like the Comet and the Shield, and all the Daredevil, the Clock. I don't know if Buck Rogers or anything like these are probably public domain characters. Most of these are, if not all. I heard Doc Savage in 4 years is going to be public domain. Scott, what is it? So this reprints Comic Magazine. Let's see, Company. Comic Magazine #1, May 1936. Funny Picture Stories 1, 1936. Detective Picture Stories 5 from 37. Star Comics from 37. Centaur Publications, Amazing Funnies, Mystery Funnies #3 from 38. Just all kinds of stuff. You got Will Eisner and Lou Fine stuff in here. Jack Kirby there on Cosmic Carson. Irv Novak on the Shield. Yeah. Basil Wolvington from Space Hawk. There's Basil. Yeah, that weird tentacly thing was probably Basil Wolvington artwork. I don't know. Yeah. The Claw covered by Jack Cole. Now Jack Cole created Plastic Man. I wonder if they have any Plastic Man in here. Probably not, because he's probably not public domain. Be DC Comics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Dr. Mystic, the Occult Detective. Yeah, very cool. Wouldn't be Siegel and Schuster. They did Superman, so they start off with some of that, some of the history. So very, very cool book to get. Anybody wants the ISBN number for it? Oh, that's cool. It's got a whole story, at least, of Basil Wolvington's Space Hawk, Super Hooper. What the hell? Superhuman Enemy of Crime. And with Basil Wolvington, Volume 1, #7 here. Classic cover. Check that out, Basil Wolvington. He did Plot Magazine Plot Comic for DC Comics. I just want to know that Katie got home safely, after going out to the bar. Blue Boat, yeah, Blue Boat. Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. It's got multiple stories of Blue Boat, which is cool. Or Sub Zero. I guess that's a different character. Sub Zero.
Sub-Zero, yeah.
Another exciting Sub-Zero story in the next issue of Blue Boat. So Sub-Zero must have been in Blue Boat. And Blue Boat, their early Kirby artwork. Joe Simon Kirby artwork. So cool book. I mean, out of all those, this is probably the one that I'm most excited about.
Yeah. Don't blame me.
Yeah. So now we look at some real treasures, eh?
All right, then.
Some early artwork by me, probably the earliest artwork done by me.
Oh, wow, look at that. I'm sorry. Just eat.
Okay. This is me, a picture of me, 5 months old, 1966.
No, make it go away. It's eating.
See, I was happy as a baby.
Yeah. What happened?
Huh?
Yeah, what happened?
I met you.
Wow.
How about that? Well, you're going to be Mr. Killjoy. What happened to Dr. Feelgood? Huh? Where'd he go?
He's hurting today.
That's a song too, Caleb. Dr. Feelgood. Okay. So I don't know when. 1973. So first grade, probably. Got some May. It says Valley View, and I will be spraying my old high school tonight twice.
Cool.
So I guess
Just
mosquitoes
to
are
make
bad
sure
there.
it kills all them kids. I mean, mosquitoes.
Well, they're out of school, unfortunately, but I'll try and give it a good dusting so when they come in, they'll catch something when they, little
There
kids
you go.
file in. But 1973 May, she wrote on here. This was from stuff that my mother gave me, along with early pictures and pictures of my daughter and everything, and so I drew that in first grade. This was a little booklet we put together. Flowers
All right.
and sunshine, smiling, a cloud, little line sticker on there, at least part of it, right? I mean, this thing's from 1973, dude. One of the first things I produced.
50 years old.
Yeah. Oh, and in here we've got my writing skills, right? I got 100 on there on the first page, huh?
Dad's here.
Even spelled my name.
Oh, there.
Look at that penmanship, huh?
How about that?
I even had to do numbers.
Rex is one of them darn prodigies.
Yeah.
Hush, puppy.
Maybe this is why she saved it. Maybe I got all 100s. There's 100 on that. Y.E. Coyote, Super G.
Sunday. You want to get home from work? Okay. What time are you working?
It's really amazing this stuff exists,
Oh, yeah.
Because if I would have had it, another 100, man, maybe I was a prodigy.
Factory wearing those new ones. Yeah. Got more protection. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you Sunday. Love you. Bye. Bye.
I probably came home and was pretty proud of it. Flex, you know. Have you tried to save some stuff like this for your kids going to school? Is that a,
Oh yeah.
correct?
Mhm.
See you later.
All right, -2 on this one. The word was here, and I put hay, Hay. And the word was said, and I put suit or sail. I get sail, I guess, SAIL.
Hmm.
So how I got those mixed up, I don't know. But wah wah, I got -2 on that one, but all the others right. I think that's a pretty neat thing where we would make our own book, and then okay, so I got -2 on that one, and got another 100 on the last page here. So I did, doing pretty
Well,
good. Don't know if this is supposed to be mom or not. With the earrings. Obviously female, maybe. No,
Mm,
looks like a
I'm
voodoo
guessing.
doll.
It's
You know.
scary female, but yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know what the dark circle is around her vaginal area. To tell you the truth,
Are you trying to censor yourself even back then?
I don't know, but it looks like Raggedy Andy with the nose, huh? A little bit. Obviously, I only had one color, but then you go to the front, and I even put a bee on the. Well, a couple bees, I guess. I guess those are a couple bees. Maybe that's a bee right there. I don't know. Oh, you're home. Good. Glad to hear it. And then here was a book that I made in school memory 1972 to 73. So
Katie's home.
there we go. First grade there, second grade. Picture of me. Does it look like me? I don't think I've changed that much.
Oh. A young Rex Christian, ready to
Yeah,
take
we
it.
hope you had funny. I hope we had. I don't know. I must have got hungry one day. Just bit the corner out of it.
Wonder what this tastes like.
Yeah. Construction paper. So I weigh 58 pounds. I am 50 inches tall. So I weigh 58 pounds.
And you're just a little over 4 feet tall. That's not bad.
Here is my hand. A wacky hand, but
You got some dainty wrists there, Rex.
yes, and I, put a watch and rings and stuff, and I never, any of that. I can write my numbers, so we wrote 1 to 100 there.
Ah.
The good thing is the corner out of here is just the construction paper there. It didn't take the insides, it wasn't missing that corner. Here's some other artwork. Picture of my family. Oh boy. And probably at that time, this is probably Babe, our first dog, she was a German Shepherd. So I even got so there's my family. Probably Dad being the biggest and me being the smallest with the dog there. Everybody's eerily silent in the chat. Mother, thank you, Mother, for helping me work, helping me play, read stories to me, and watch over me when I am sick. So there you go. School memories, 1972-73. So that's first grade pictures there.
Wow.
because I started in 72. And now we're going way back here. This is a book that that was falling out of. Uh, Child placed in the home of Mr. and Mr. Christian. Child was born 11/2/65, 7 pounds, 6 ounces. Shadow hot.
That's a healthy baby.
That was my weight at birth. Yeah. Length of birth, 20 inches.
Of course, all of my girls were at least 8 pounds. So, I mean, I don't know what that says, but
Oh, and it's got the formula there that I would have eaten.
all right, wasn't Jamie 8 when she was born?
Huh?
I think Jamie 8.
Cereal, meats, and vegetables. For his favorite food is baby fruit.
Baby proof. Oh, I hate baby proof.
Immunization given in January of 66.
What?
I probably cried. They gave me the jab. Baby's first diary.
Mm-hmm. Was that yours too, Rick?
Yes. Rex Allen Christian from Myra Sisler. So Myra Sisler, a woman we knew, must have gave this baby's first diary for mom to keep, you know. Dear diary, I just arrived at 3 o'clock on the 10th day of February 1966. That's the adoption. So my name is Rex Allen. That's kind of wild how they did the binding on the big cover.
Mm-hmm.
Or this notepad type thing.
Yeah, those big, like, kind of wide springs.
So here we go. This would have been in February 1966. Pictures of me.
Look at that little chubby baby.
I know. I was kind of chubby, I think. You know.
All babies are a little chubby.
Yeah. It's called baby fat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a healthy baby, it should be a little bit chubby, I think.
I was born in November, but they didn't get me till February of 66. Here are the autographs of some of the people who came to visit me, and there's no autographs. Henry Goforth, Diana Goforth, great grandfather, great grandmother. Looks like all the same handwriting, so I guess mom filled out the mother and the father's family tree here. Very cool. I weighed at birth 7 pounds 6 ounces. Did that jive with this page? Let's see.
Yeah, I believe so.
7 pounds 6 ounces, 20 inches long. Yeah. 2 months old, I was 11 pounds and 2 ounces. I put on some weight. 3 months, I was 13.3. 2.5 months, I went from 20 to 22.5. 3 months old, I was 25 inches long. So I grew 5 inches in 3 months.
There you go. Not bad.
I ate my first solid food when I was 6 weeks old. I started eating by myself when I was, and they didn't fill that out. So I like fruit and cereal. Okay. I didn't like vegetables and meat. How about that?
still don't like vegetables.
Yeah, but I like meat.
Yeah.
Inoculations. I had my first one in January 6, 66, and second for DT and polio in February 12th, 66. I went to school with a girl named Carol Von Cannon that had polio. And later, and started out in school in braces, and her legs were crooked, but she later did away with the braces,
Right.
didn't have to use them anymore.
Like Forrest
Not a
Gump.
blank page. My
Hey,
history's a
man.
blank. So that's baby's first diary there. Pretty cool. Some stuff in there I didn't know. I've never taken time to look at this stuff. The pictures now. Here's some old cards. To nephew with love from different years, I'm sure. Here's old Hallmark cards. You really are a a big boy. You're loved a whole lot too. Bet anyone would like to have a nephew just like you. Happy birthday, Aunt Lois and Uncle James, which was really my great uncles, and this was from 1967. And no monkey business, come down to earth and be my Valentine. And I put some scribble over it. I don't know. Maybe somebody gave me a Valentine one year. For baby first birthday, from Betsy and Christy Crow, to wish a little someone who's dear in every way, just loads of nice surprises on this extra day. Happy birthday. So first birthday card. Now, little ducky, you're the one. You make a lot at time so much fun. Dip it in water, right, Tree Garland?
There you go.
Baby Rex, baby Yoda. You're sure a cutie and mighty smart too. Happy first birthday and love to you, Grandma Aunt Faye, and that was on my father's side. My Aunt Faye was my father's mother, and Laverne, her husband, and Kathy Lynn. And Greg's not even mentioned in here. He was alive then, 18 years older than me. The first birthday, and this is flocked here. This one, it's flocked in red. Shadow Hawk.
Oh,
It's actually fuzzy.
look at that. Pretty cool.
For baby's first birthday, from Dada and Mama. I guess that's Mom and Dad.
I'm guessing, yeah.
This says 1964 on it. That can't be right. Well, unless it's my brothers. This might be my brothers. Here's a little wish today, just specific, especially for you, because this is your first birthday. This is my brother's first birthday at 64. I don't think so. Probably dated wrong. Because this is your first birthday, and because you're so cute too. Happy birthday, honey.
We were born in what, 65, right?
65, yeah. Now you're one. And this is flocked as well in green there. That's pretty wild that it's flocked, huh?
Yeah,
Daddy and mother. Daddy and mother. Okay, Rex Allen written up here. Quack, quack, the ducky goes. It's your birthday, and he knows there's going to be a lot of fun at your house now because you're one. Now you know where I got my poetry from.
Yeah.
And this looks like it's blocked, but it's not. Hi, year one. Kind of neat. It's kind of cut out here. Raises up off the surface. I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't think that opens up. It might. I don't want to damage it. Oops, what is that? Okay. Aunt Lois and Uncle James again. Today you are one and should have fun in everything you do. So Teddy's here for your birthday, dear, to play peekaboo with you. Well, that's kind of a wild card how it's made. Little window. Interesting. They don't make cards like this anymore. For good reason. Congratulations on your new son. And wouldn't it be cool if I opened this up and there was money in
There you go.
it? Hey. Linda, Howard, and Sherry. So Sherry is my cousin. Harold is my mother's brother who passed away from COVID, and Linda passed away the same year from COVID. We were thrilled to hear about your new son, that he is a doll. Send us a picture of him so we can throw darts at it. Okay, I added that a little bit. How does little Joe like him? That's my brother.
Right.
I don't think he liked me at all. Anyway, write me a letter and let me know all about him. I bet they were probably living in Flint, Michigan when they did this. You know, I would love to have another one. So I guess Linda was saying I'd like to have another one. Now they adopted Sherry. So I don't know if they had trouble having children or not. She was actually adopted as well, my cousin. I would love to have another one for so lucky, I think it says. I'm sending you a picture of Sherry and myself taken when she was 1.5 years old. No wonder your hearts are filled with joy. You're the brand new parents of a bouncing baby boy bouncing off the wall. Best wishes to you and your new little son. May each day ahead be a wonderful one. So there you go. For your first birthday baby. These have a little ribbons on it. Well, that one had a little ribbon on it. This one's kind of printed on there. It goes. That Nita. I have to ask Mom who Nita is. Happy birthday, honey. Wishing someone mighty sweet who's all of 1 year old as many nice surprises as a happy day can hold. Forget me not. Forget me not card. And this is maybe something done by me later. It says welcome, I think. Welcome, Joe, my brother. Welcome me, Joe. No, welcome, Joe.
Welcome, Joe. Yeah.
I guess it could be welcome me, Joe, if you run it all together, right?
Oh.
But that looks like something I would have done. Maybe Joe went somewhere and came back, you know. I know my mother took him to Disneyland and out to California. And then later that same year, she took me out there, but we didn't go to Disneyland. I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World. For baby
I need
shower,
to cut out early, Rex, but I gotta go get in the shower, get cleaned up, try to loosen up my knee a little bit and stuff. I'm supposed to stream with Mike there. So,
oh, that's right, you are, aren't you? Okay. Well, have fun over on Mike's show on the Mike stand.
looking forward to it, I think.
All right.
All right, hello. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Unless Rex streams later tonight.
I'll be working tonight, but yeah. So that's a little die cut there. Marilyn and Sandra. So they were close friends. Sandra was their daughter, the oldest daughter. A gift for baby and best wishes to for happy days for all of you. That goes with the little envelope. And I just dumped everything. Of course I did. So you have a new baby boy. A welcome for your little son with best wishes to that the future may be wonderful for every one of you. Congratulations to all of you. Art. Arlene Dixon and family. Okay. These were like people from church, I think. For baby, small little card here from Margaret Henry with this little something for that little someone new. Come many special wishes for that little someone too. Bad poetry. This is a Hallmark card. Little Hallmark card. That is so cute. Yes. To the happy family and baby dear. Let's see. I was so happy to hear of your new baby. May God bless the three of you, Bill and Lucy or Lynn. I'm not sure. Turner. To welcome very warmly someone small and sweet and new, and extend the congratulations to the happy parents too. A little blue teddy bear and stuff in there. Billy Batman Power Max. $3 gift. Oh, $3 gift written on here. I didn't get $3. Congratulations and happy wishes. Well, in a way, I guess I did. So that's a little die cut one. Right there, a little oval. Little die cut. A brand new little sleepyhead. So sweet and dear and small. Sincere congratulations and best wishes to each and all. Great Aunt Jessie. A great Aunt Jessie. Now she taught out here at the university, was a teacher. Um, Her and my other two aunts lived together, at least when I was real young. And widowers, I guess, or spinsters. I don't know. I think they were spinsters. Never got married. Uh, and their car was my brother's first car for a little bit. Then he got something else and it passed down to me. And it was a 67 Cutlass, white with red interior. We went to Plano, Texas when it was just like farming community then. It's really big now in Texas, in, it's like Houston or Dallas. It's big city now, I guess, around in that area. They probably do a lot of farming around there. I don't know if they still do, but we were kind of related to, or on my aunt and them were related to somebody when we went and visited them, and they had a pear tree, I remember, and had hornets all over it. I went out early in the morning to look at those pears. Saw the first little horned toad there in the bean fields and stuff that were there. I remember that part of it. For baby deer, I was 4 years old. A wee little gift for the wee little deer. Best, it's hard to read that. I have to take these over and look at, have mom tell me some of the names while I have, her still around to do so. She just turned 89 and getting around great, but, don't take anything for granted. Don't know what that is. It's a little envelope there, another little envelope here. For baby, for a new little treasure who's precious and small, a baby who's surely the dearest of all. Oh, the bunny. It's bunny. Blue bunny. Coming out. Little square envelope. Or, well, it's the same card here. Maybe from different people. So wow, these are folded. See, they're like folded cards. Doubled up. Isn't that wild? Uh, this one's from Edna. Edna, I'm glad I met you. Got a little envelope here it goes in. Reliving some memories. My stomach's growling. I must be hungry. Oh, little puppy. Puppy card. Best wishes. Carla Crow. I had to ask mom who some of these people are. Sending thoughts your way. Butterflies. Deckled edge there. It's so nice to send someone like you warm, friendly thoughts and best wishes too. And on the back here, from Norma Nettles. Dear Carolyn and Ralph, my mother and father, I have had word that there has been an addition to your family. I'm thrilled to death to hear it. I know the little one is an answer to many prayers. Congratulations and best wishes. And I'm sure right now you are must something the happiness be the happiest couple in Jonesboro. If you find time, how about dropping us a line so we might visit you and yours by mail? And yours by mail. Okay. Visit you and yours by mail. Okay. Then a Valentine for your grandson. Lots of love, granddaddy and grandmom. Because you're such a fine young man, here's hoping you will find this special day is going to be the very nicest kind. Happy Valentine's Day. So, Valentine, and I got woo woo. And aren't babies wonderful? Depends on the baby. But that's interesting. Little decal edge on the bottom there. And these are nearly 60 years old, folks. They're old like me. From your downy little head to your pink little toes. Probably poor circulation. So, you're a bundle of sweetness, as everybody knows. Who's lying on that one? Well, it's printed material. It's not like they wrote it. Anyway, so your happy parents, this message is sent to say, may all your joys keep growing as baby grows each day. Eating them out of house and home. Yeah, all bunnies, all bunnies, all bunnies. Now, these were some pictures here of our cattle, of our cows that we had in the pasture land, which is pretty wild. This is all woods now. It's grown up. We stopped having the cattle and it being pasture land in 1983, and it's grew up real thick with just thorns and different stuff at first, and now it's all wooded area. But it used to be clear with Angus cattle on it. I've stepped many a time in cow patty, and then there's like a wooden trough there somewhere there that we'd put food in. Grew up farming family. That's probably my dad there in a distance. These were probably taken from my mother. Looks like he's on the plains of the Serengeti, doesn't it? Like there should be an elephant or something there. Here's the old barn. Don't know why this other part was like I guess maybe that was the way it was. It was kind of dilapidated, even when, But there's the old barn. Played in that many a time. That's where a lot of my toy box wound up, and I picked different things out of there, and some of it was original Pez, from when I was a kid was still there. I salvaged some of that. Here's Mom, a picture of Mom there with feed trough out there with the cattle. So I take it that wasn't that far from the barn. Another one there. And I don't know if this is Chester. I don't think this is Chester. I actually bottle fed a cow that the mother had a hard birth and rejected it, and Mr. Floyd, kind of a neighbor of ours, somebody we knew, said, "Would you like to raise it? Take it." And I did, and I actually showed it at the fair. It was in the petting zoo, and got in the newspaper. The one picturing the petting zoo. Here is just, they're not in any particular order. 1983, so I was a junior in high school. I think I'm sitting next to Aunt Linda that married Harold. She was the aunt that passed away from COVID. But there I am, 1983, junior in high school with my aunt. Here is my, on the right, Aunt Lois, which was really my mother's aunt, would have been my great aunt. Always gave us those Flintstone vitamins that tasted so bad. Ugh. And my mother's mother, Pearl, my cousin, in the middle of both those ladies, she's the one that looked like Linda Carter, real beauty, and her sister, who lives over in Paragould, Melissa, she's was a cutie too. And my brother there in front of Aunt Linda, and then Melissa's got her arms around me there. So this is 1968 at Aunt Lois's house in November. Pearl, Lois, Liz, Melissa, I'm sorry, Joe, and Rex. So I'm the little tot down there at the bottom with my cousin's arms around me. Rex is a Flintstones kid. Yeah. This is Chester now. This is I think it's Chester. I don't know. Looks like this has been added here. Yeah, Chester. Yeah, Chester, Rex's calf. Yeah, it's female, but she birthed like 4 that I know, and then we moved her off to live the rest of her life, and I never saw her again. But I could go Mrrr, and she'd come running to me because I was her mother. His, Anyway, she had horns. Uh, where the Black Angus didn't have horns, but that was the cow that I raised. Young. I mean, she was older because of the horns. The horns got much bigger. Here is my brother, probably his graduation picture. Curly hair. I had straight hair. He farms. Okay, sleep time. Good night. Good night, Katie. You didn't want to say, okay. Well, we'll pick this up tomorrow then. I wanted Katie to see all these pictures, and if she's going to bed, then we'll just do this another time. Anyway, got a bunch of stuff in. Very pleased about that. This piece of Bristol. Also, I have sold on eBay one piece, which will be going out tomorrow, which is from a Sunday or a daily, probably a Sunday. I know that's hard to see. You almost have to put something behind it like this to see it. But Prince Valiant, very nice. And what's cool about this, it actually comes from Brazil. YouTube, back and forth. I was going to watch it in the morning. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll continue on. You can watch it in the morning then. But the cool thing about this is it was Prince Valiant. Just time mark it. Look at the time that you're leaving. That'll be easy to find where you pick up where you left off. June 7th, 1942. So this is 1942. Page of Prince Valiant. So that's pretty neat. And that'll be going out in the mail tomorrow to somebody that bought that on eBay. I've got another Prince Valiant, but it's got a cover sheet over it. So, all right. So picking up here, let's see. Some of these are later. Let's see. All right. Try and make heads or tails. Here I am with my dad, 1980, kind of fuzzy. Not really a great picture. I was as tall as my dad in 80, huh? I was actually taller than my dad. Outgrew. Here's another one. 1982. By truck. Must have been a prom, going to a prom. I actually went to 4 prom. Well, 5. I think one after I graduated with somebody, actually. 1982 there. Probably holding a I will laugh in my sleep. Parent of my pictures wedding here. In fact, the best man here, he just passed away. This is my aunt, my parents, and my father's sister, of course, the pastor. This was they were married in. Well, he was my father graduated in 82, 1950. Anyway, there they are. My dad's there in black and mother next to her, and then my aunt here in the foreground. But yeah, that best man there, good friend of the family, just passed away. We're over there where mom lives, right behind me. So got mixture here. My mother. Here's my daughter hamming it up with a hat. She lives in Hot Springs. She grew up around Hot Springs for most of the time. Here's my daughter in 1987, August 13th, 1987. Probably visiting over my parents' house. She looked like me. Got the nose, but hey. Here I am with long hair. She wanted me to grow my hair out, so I did. There we go. My two adopted daughters there. This was a church photo, I think. Taken at church. Rex with long hair, though. A couple of their school pictures. That's Rosie on the right here, the oldest, born in 79, and Mandy in 82 there. Jeez, sweetheart. Here I am in a leather jacket at Christmas time. 2008. Hair going gray already. 2008. Put on some white then, I'm sure. Put that jacket on and covered up. So here's a school picture of Rose. 7th grade, 1993. Rosie. Do you have old VHS movies too? Yes, I do. I really do. I sold a bunch of them. There's Amanda. That's 4th grade, 1993. Probably at the school that I'm going to go spray tonight, my old school. And there's another gentleman, he graduated in the 60s, I think, that started spraying with us this year that I trained him first day out. Then here is 1989 Christmas Eve. Amber's 3.5. That she's my biological daughter. Rose is 10, and Amanda is 7.5 there. And here's one of me, my brother, my cousin, my 3 cousins. Okay, we got Sherry, we got Delia, she's passed away, and Jamie. He went 1968, so I'm there on the end with kind of blondish hair. This one here, right here on this side, because this is Jamie, smaller. He's younger than I am, a little bit. Chunky monkey. And if I could get that to focus, maybe you could see it. Jamie went into military. It's an Easter egg hunt. I saw an Easter egg hunt, probably at church or something, out in the field. All that's been developed now. Used to have a field out there. I hadn't thought about that field in a while, man. Here's my brother hamming it up on guitar, and myself behind him. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. That's sort of suspender suit on there. Kind of have brownish, a blondish hair. It's probably over my aunt's 1970 with our mother. All right, here we are at Christmas time. 1966, December 1966, me and my brother. Get your hand off my knee. Somebody reaching in with their hand. I need to show that to my brother and say, we used to be friends. You know, now we never talk. He's busy. I'm busy. This is my mother and father's mother's 1979 Mother's Day. Um, the one with the poofy hair and the black here is my mother's mother, and then here's my father's mother. My two grandmothers. Sorry, my camera's not any better. Here is on the way home from Little Rock. They stopped off at my aunt's house, my father's sister's house, to get some baby formula for me, I think. So I was probably on the way home from, and this is my cousin Kathy holding, which was really half sister, different fathers from Greg. Here, I and Joe, not dated, but he's got a cowboy hat on. Wish my camera was doing better. 2 years and 11 months old, Joe Wayne. Rex is 4 months old, March 10th, 1966. So 4 months old. Got my mouth open. Feed me, Seymour. Here I am. I think this was 6th grade graduation, if I remember right, with my grandmother, my father's mother. Out there in the parking lot in front of the gym. That gym's still there. I'll be spraying that gym tonight, around that gym tonight. Here I am with my grandmother, my mother's mother, Pearl Rex Allen. They spelled it wrong, Allen. It's Alan. And Joe Wayne in Carolyn's front yard, June 1966. There we go. Outrule. This is on some kind of dock area or something. I don't know. Let's see, Grandma Pearl and me, again, the same lady. Small little type. Hey, Ziggy. Hey, Phil. Phil, get with your brother Brandon and let's have y'all on, on a weekend. Here's my daughter. The magazine there. Shot from behind. Here I am playing with some toys. 1966 Christmas. Got a blondish brown hair, 6-month-old Easter 1966. Yes, bro. All right, good. And here's some old, dryer and washer here. On my birthday, November 2nd, 1967. Steve Ditko's birthday, by the way. Old washer and dryer there. PJs. Yeah, he said sometimes you work on Saturdays in the arcade, I guess. And they misspelled Allen again, Alan. 2 L's in there. Easter 1967. That old furniture. Drop it, Rex. Okay. 615 Poplar. That would have been my grandfather and grandmother's house eating here. Focus good. My brother doesn't look too happy here. And I'm hamming it up. He looks like a beatnik, doesn't he? He's got his class ring on. I think looks like I've got a remote in my hand. I probably got the TV remote in the hand. Here's on my brother back in 68 at Granddad Clark. So that would have been the same one that I was eating at. Don't ask me what I'm doing to that chair. Just saying. Here is my ex-wife and the kids. First wife. Opening up presents or something. Christmas time. Christmas time. And I think this is probably over her little house. Amber, my daughter. Something there. I'm going to send this episode to her so that she can, wow, you got all these pictures of me. Yeah, of course I do. You're my one and only. And I love you. She probably doesn't even know I have all these pictures, I'm sure. That hair. $1986. My daughter at 6 months old. Amanda at 5 years old, kindergarten. She's a cutie. She was the last one I've seen of them. She went to college here, same college I went to. There's Amber looking very photogenic. 1991, 4 years old, 10 months. Grandma Carolyn Christian. Yeah. Very photogenic. 1986 Christmas. My daughter was born in 86. My mother and Amber. Christmas time, I guess. It's like Christmas stockings back there, huh? 1987, February. Christmas tree over at Bonita's place. She would make these wooden deer and things like that. Probably made this wooden thing here. Did some woodcraft. There we go. Oh, Amber asleep here. 1987. Down and out. In the high chair. Amber and Amanda here. Kids, 1988 here. Now they're all playing follow the leader. And Rosie hiding behind the pillow. Christmas time. Obviously Easter. No, Halloween. Thought it was Easter. Bunny Rabbit. Halloween 1989, my daughter. 1987. Minnie Mouse there. Showing a little leg there, eh? $1988, February. On the kitchen table there, I think. And 88 again. Standing on the kitchen table. No need to be shy now. She got there teddy bears. No, it's a little dolly. 1988. Here I am. And Pickaboo type thing. She probably made this too. That little rack. She did wood stuff. Here I am with some beard, some facial fuzz. Dark hair too, huh? Oh, here you go. Legs hanging out. Trying to hide. Help, get me away from Daddy. '87 Christmas. '87. She's a big girl now. She's got her own baby. Little Groucho Marx. Well, we got cartoons on the TV. Looks like it. She's theatrical like her father. Here you go. Big Bird. I probably took these pictures, but I don't know. It was a way, long time ago, but not that long. Memphis Zoo. Went over to Memphis Zoo. Here's Rose. 7 years old, second grade, Rosie. Amber in '86, November '86. She was born in June 13th. Easter, at Easter with Mom. Forgot about that little roll around round thing. She'd roll around on that thing like a demon. Probably still at Easter. paneling. Easter Day says that one. This too. Here with my dad. My mom here with my mother. Christmas time. Stockings in the background. Easter. One of her dolls. Over at my parents' house, I think. 9 months old, 87. Grandma and Grandpa with love. To Grandma and Grandpa with love. Okay. 9 months old there. Here's one of my brother and mom and dad. January 1st, 1973. I'm in the foreground there, of course. And then this is Liz, Melissa, Joe, and Rex. So all of us. A little slide. Here I am with my daughter. 1987, December 17th. Gotta watch my time. Almost done here. Don't have to clock into 7 something. Yeah, it was 3301 Metter Drive, or Road rather. The house is still there. I've sprayed by it before. Jonesboro, Arkansas. Come to a teddy bear picnic for Amber's first birthday. So this was the invitation. 1 year old, 1987. Amber's first, with the information done on there. Teddy bear picnic. There's Amber on Easter Day again. Their little roller, and she'd roll that thing, boy. They are 7.5, 3.5, and 10 years old. Christmas Eve, 1989. Dressed up again. And I love this one. She had a little pumpkin suit, little pumpkin. October 1987. How embarrassing. 1987, obviously during winter time, right? Picture her on the bed, 1987. Christmas time here, 1987. Amanda Bonita, and Amber there. Christmas tree in the corner. I'll probably help put that Christmas tree up. 1987 here. And almost done here. 1987, Amber dancing to a TV commercial. So she's watching the TV there and dancing to the commercial. She is on the bed. And 2 years old, 1967. This is me. Crew cut, no hair, hardly. Here and I and my brother, and like probably looking at this is probably over my great uncle James's, James and Lois's house. Uh, oh, that would go back and forth, you know, a lot of fun. Here I am in 1968, almost 3 years old. Okay, almost. That looked like me. Just saying. Oh, it's like this one. 1967, 17 months old. I got a ball. Blonde hair, 1970. Sort of brownish blonde hair. But at least I had hair. Not looking too happy here. A little bit later. School picture. Or pensive, let's put it that way. Very thoughtful, right? Starting to look like a little bit more like what I look today. Let's see. Rex is 4 here. My brother's 7 here, 1970. At least I got out of the crew cut. You know, it was the 70s, and we got out of the crew cut phase and wanting a crew cut and letting our hair grow out. 4 months old here, 1967, baby. Mm, 16 years old here in 11th grade, a junior, 1982. A little acne here, and they need a haircut. Dark hair, though, huh? These all mixed up. Let's see, 1972, first grade. Check out that shirt. And my sister looked a lot like this. You know, she showed me when she was a young girl and we looked a lot like each other at that age. Red hair. I've got a lot of auburn in my hair. Here's 5th grade, 1976 bicentennial picture. No, I'm not 200 years old. Let's see, this is 1970. That'll be school picture, I guess. We're going to have to go spray for bugs. She's looking at me. Okay, that one there. Those sideburns. It's like Phil Diaz in the sideburns. You know? Now this and greasy hair, didn't care, you know. 1978, October. Let that hair grow out. 2 years old, 1967. How we used to dress babies up for pictures. Now I don't care. 1 year, 9 months, 1967. Hmm. 2 years, 5 months old. School picture here. 1989th grade. How about that? And 3 years old here, 1968, October. You can see where the cowlick is right there. Even though it's, I also have this cowlet right there and back here. And ducktail, if it gets too long, I like that picture there. Where it kind of goes up. My hair is wild, man. This is cool. I always like this picture, the way just my little suit here. Looked like somebody attending bar or something. 1 year old here. Another one, same thing, double. Crew cut. It was the thing of the late 60s, I guess. Military cut. Little suit there, 3 years old, October 67. Kind of like that other one. Brown suit, tie. Kids won't stand for that now. Another one here, October 6th. This says October 68, so I don't know. That's the same pose. So, what is that? 68. Okay, both of them are 68, 3 years old. Yep. And then here is me, Sherry, my brother Joe, Melissa, and Liz. Remember, and that's at Poplar, my grandparents' house. Sherry was standing next to me, was the only one that didn't like my watermelon. But the rest of us like watermelon. Some of them like it with salt on there. And then here's a wedding picture, I think, or something, or I don't know. And then this is my ex-wife's sister there, Amber's aunt, daughter-in-law. I can wear a tie, just saying. Yeah, so I put all this stuff back, and I'll get ready and go to work. 6:20 now. Not sure when I clock in at 7 something. Spraying my old alma mater, my school, Valley View, tonight. They want me to spray it, so I had to get down there and start there, and they want me to finish there. So that whole zone, I'll have to start and circumvent it, go around, make sure I get it twice. Once when I first start and once when I end tonight. So they do have mosquitoes down there where I grew up. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the baby pictures of me and some other stuff, some old cards, the books I got in, the new Halloween Pez, and the smallest Marvel books ever produced. That big for gumball machines. That wild? Anyway, keep collecting. Yeah, it's been a good one. We'll see you here again tomorrow, 4 Central. Bow for now.